Start down front. Joe. Joe, stick your hand up.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, this is finals number 9 and 8 in a row, but we all know what this year's been like. So how gratifying is this to get back, just given everything that you've been through?
To be honest, I haven't even really kind of processed it. I mean, it's a great atmosphere tonight to be a part of that. Be a part of another Game 7, on the road, and those are things, like I said, when you're done playing the game, that you can only dream and wish that you could be a part of that once again. So, haven't really processed the fact that going back to another finals yet. I know that's where we're headed. I commend my teammates and my coaching staff, and everybody that put the work in. Even some of our staff that is not in the limelight or work behind the scenes. This was a complete team effort.
Down front right. That's you.
LeBron, I thought the 2012 game when you scored 48 against Boston was your signature game here. Can you talk about where today fits in your competition against Boston?
I don't know. I just know it's the present, and that's what I'm all about. I'm a guy who lives in the present, and for me, I just want to try to make plays, tonight to help our ball club win, put myself in position, put my teammates in position to, be successful, and we was able to do that.
LeBron, that post-game moment, over here to your left, that post-game moment you had with Al Horford, and particularly Jason Tatum, can you put that into words, and was anything said between you guys?
There was a lot said, but more importantly, it's just the mutual respect and the competition. Me and Al we've had a lot of battles in the postseason, and been on a lot of all-star teams together, so I've always had a lot of mutual respect for Al and the way he conducts himself, not only as a player, but as a professional, both on and off the floor. So, that was the moment there. And then with Jason, I just love everything about the kid. The way he plays the game, his demeanor, where he come from. I know his parents, and I just know he's just built for stardom. He's built for success, and that's both on and off the floor. So, two guys right there that Boston they're very lucky to have them.
Right side, Chris.
LeBron, Chris Manish with Yahoo. I know you said you're still processing this finals trip, but the energy needed this season to get to this point, how would you compare it to other seasons where you've gotten to this point?
It's what's been asked of me, and I have to be able to just try to figure it out. I don't know how I can compare it to other seasons because I can only think about this one in the present. It was asked of me tonight to play the whole game, and I just try to figure it out how I can get through it. Throughout timeouts, I was able to catch my breath. At halftime, I didn't come out and warm up. That was my time to recalibrate and catch my wind again. It's what's been asking me from this ball club, and I'm the leader of this team, and I'm gonna give what I got, and my teammates, they respect that.
Left side front, Dave.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. LeBron, you've said late in the regular season that this has felt like 5 seasons in one. You guys have been buried and resurrected and buried and resurrected. Yeah. Is there a lesson there to be gleaned where you guys sit now on the brink of the NBA Finals?
Well, it's now 6. It was 5. Now it's 6. It's now 6 seasons in one, and I guess this is the last chapter for our team in this season. It's been a whirlwind. It's been Cedar Point. Sorry for you guys that don't know much about Cedar Point, but it's been a roller coaster, and it's been good. It's been bad. It's been roses. It's been thorns in the roses. It's been everything that you can ask for, and I've always said this has been one of the most challenging seasons I've had. And but like I told you guys, you guys are around us every day. Right before the break, right before the trade deadline, I kind of reset. Didn't know if we were going to make trades or not. Didn't know what we were going to do with our team. But I kind of just reset my mindset on saying, okay, this is the season, and let's try to make the most of it. And that's what's gotten me to this point, gotten our team to this point.
Second row middle.
LeBron, what does it say about Jeff Green, the way he rose to the occasion, both in Game 6 and today?
His number was called, and he just answered the call. I mean, it's amazing. Listen, at the end of the day, what he does on the basketball floor is extra credit. This guy had open heart surgery a few years ago, and the game was basically taken away from him, and they said it's possible that you never played a game of basketball again. So the fact that he can put on a uniform every night and do the things that he do out on the floor, I don't care if he make a shot, or he make big plays like tonight. Like for him personally, this is, it's all like, it's the cherry on top for him because the game was taken away from him. So for him to be able to just, do what he did last game after Kev's injury and then obviously start tonight, it was big time.
Back row middle.
Clever Smurf, The Athletic. LeBron, Ty Lue said that negative Cavs news sells. Just curious how tiring and exhausting it is to hear people constantly criticize your teammates over and over again.
I don't know, because I don't really hear it. I don't really get involved in it. I kind of know the narrative, throughout the season on, if we lose, if we have a bad month, I already know what's going to happen out in the outside world. I've been a part of it. If we win, I know the narrative. I get it. It's all a part of the storyline. But, me personally, I don't really get involved in it. I'm kind of over that at this point in my career. So, but I think, Coach Lue, he feeds off of it. Some of our teammates kind of feed off of it on just trying to be, people counting us out and counting them out personally. So, and I think tonight was another example of, people counting our teammate out. Counting my guys out, saying that they've been struggling, they won't play well on the road and whatever the case may be, and counting my coach out. And I think they all rose to the occasion.
Jason.
Kind of along the theme of what we've been talking about, there were some really bad losses this year and some bad moments in team meetings and everything else. Was there ever a moment when you lose hope that this is not salvageable, and how do you not, if you don't, how do you keep the faith and keep the hope that you can pull us back together?
If I did, I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you. That was a good question. You tried to get me there, right? Tried.
Brian.
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press. LeBron, in a few years, you're going to be playing, one team that's really, really good. People are going to say you guys are the underdogs. What gives you the confidence that you can get this done this year?
At the end of the day, the game is won in between the lines, and we have an opportunity to compete for a championship. So, that's all that matters. No matter, what the storyline is going to be, no matter, if we're picked to win or not. Let's just go out and play ball. We're going to have a great game plan. We're going to try to get better throughout the series and see what happens. So, for me, I don't know. I'm kind of like the wrong guy to ask because I just like to compete. I have a love for the game. I have a passion for the game, and everything else will take care of itself.
Jeff.
Jeff Zilgett, USA Today. LeBron at 35-23. What let you know, even though shots weren't falling for you and your teammates, that it was possible to get back in it and win the game?
I think defensively we were just very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. And we were flying around, we were moving around, and it continued to just keep us into the game. Even with some of the plays that we made in the first half where we weren't knocking down shots, I always just kept my confidence in my teammates and know that, if I had the same opportunity in the second half, they was going to knock them down, and they did just that.
Last one, Steve.
With this streak, you've had a conference full of rivals that have been trying to catch and pass you and your teams. Is there a cumulative satisfaction to knowing that whoever it is, however long they've tried, none of them has done it yet?
It's been a satisfaction on the fact that, I like to be successful, and but more importantly, just the work that I put into it. It's every single day work ethic that I have while I'm playing this game, while I have the ability to play this game at this level. I love the competition, and I think about the teams that I've played over this run and the players that I've played over this run slightly. but more importantly, me just being healthy. I've been healthy, throughout this run, and I put a lot of work into my body, into my craft, and being available to my teammates and being available to the two franchises that I've been with and throughout this run is what's been more important to me than anything. Always being available. So I'll be available for at least 4 more games, and we see what happens.
Thanks, LeBron.